ties with Canada? I mean, what is, okay, why are you here today?
I'm here today for many, many reasons. Wouldn't all fit on the sign.
Yeah, but mostly about Canada?
Today's all about Canada, our nearest neighbor, our dearest friend, and we value the partnership we've had for many years, and we don't want to lose them in spite of the current administration. So we're just begging for them to stick with us for the next few years and don't go away, because we need them as our partners.
Well, hopefully they'll come back strong if we can get rid of the tyrant.
Wouldn't blame them if they didn't. But anyway, I'm also here representing Third Act Michigan. We're a group of elders, 60 years old and older. We're fighting for the environment and for democracy.
Do you have a website or something? No, zoom in on it.
I have a card, please do. It's a national organization of elders, and working groups are popping up all over the country. We're representing the Michigan working group today.
Yeah, great.
Please check us out online.
Yeah.
We need more members.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, why are you here today?
Because I want to end fascism. I support Canada. I support a relationship with Canada. I have a long history of going to Canada. As a child, I went to camp there. In middle school, I went to a prom in Toronto. As adults, I've traveled to Banff, and it's beautiful country. And
we want them to be your friends.
And I don't think the Trump supporters understand what Canada is and what a spectacular country it is, and the relationship we've had. I mean, I've lived in Detroit my entire life, so the close relationship with Canada is very important, and to maintain that relationship is what we have to do.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we need peace is important. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
One nation, a multi-donors who are supporting the other. Directly addressing President Trump on March 4th, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said that.
Michelle, did you talk with me? What? That's why we're here today.
So why are you here today?
Well, as a mother of 3 young girls, and a healthcare provider in this country, I feel it's my duty to be here, even though it's my birthday.
It is. Today is your birthday.
Today is my birthday.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you. I asked my family and friends to come here to join me because this is what matters to me most.
Wonderful. That's
to fight for democracy and fight for equal rights, human rights. Medicare, Medicaid, I can't even, the list goes on and on of the things that matter to me right now, so.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't have a lot, we'll share. It's a good share. Okay, can you explain that sign to me? What does that mean?
As a 5th-generation Detroit resident, Canada's always been our neighbors. You know, classic rock taught me South Detroit is Windsor. They're our neighbors, they're our buddies. We are just as much them as they are us. And you know, they've been around for my 19th birthday. They've been around since the last time my family had to march for things. They've been around since well before then. And they're our friends. Gotta fight for them.
Yeah, love Canada. So DET.
Detroit X South Detroit.
Okay. Thank you. I show the sign and then I ask, why are you here today?
I'm here today. I wish I could say I was just here, elbows up in unity with Canada, but I'm here because I'm outraged. The budget for ICE is the same as Russia's national defense budget. And if you can't see that only portends to one thing coming down the road, then you're not watching.
So you're worried that there's going to be kind of a hostile takeover?
That's
exactly what we're in, isn't it?
That's a police state force. And not only is it a police state force, it's got, one of the largest defense budgets on earth, and that's our internal police force. There's only one purpose for that.
Yeah.
And it means that when Trump promised we wouldn't have any more elections, he was dead
He was
fucking serious.
I think so too.
That's why I'm here today.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. So why are you here today?
Well, because I'm afraid for our grandchildren. We have small grandchildren. I'm afraid for how the country is going to be. I'm afraid of all the people that are going to die from the loss of Medicaid, Social Security. The workers are going to be harmed because the union's being split up, and I just think it's going to get worse and worse until we get rid of him.
Yeah, we've got to get rid of him soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else you wanted to add or anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think everybody pretty much knows what's going on,
Yep.
Can I swear?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's a piece of shit. He
Yeah.
needs to go.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So why are you here today?
Oh, well, with the passing of the latest bill, it really does feel like Washington, D.C. has abandoned us, and Canada has enormous economic trade with Detroit especially, and I can get better health care there than I currently can in this country.
Yeah.
And so it really does feel like Canada is a better neighbor to us right now and
They
has
would
our
just
back far more.
adopt us maybe.
I know.
Please take us.
Well, the other thing, right? Talk about Washington, D.C. We were like, man, there's all this talk about making Canada the 51st state.
They don't want that.
They don't want that. You know who does is Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
They should get their statehood first.
It's also crazy PR talk from the crazy person in charge.
It is. It is.
Yeah, well, Greenland, they're jumping at the chance too. You know that.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway. Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
Yes. And I like this. We're sorry, Canada. So why are you here today?
I'm embarrassed of the president that we have
Oh.
and the things that he's done in his first, how many days?
165, maybe. I don't know.
155 days, yeah. Particularly insulting our neighbors,
Yes.
like Canada, like the Gulf of Mexico, like
Mexico, Greenland, Canada.
Yeah.
Take your pick. Huh?
you got it. Yeah. It's embarrassing.
It is. Yep. Okay. So I thank you so much. Anything else you want to add or say? Any more extra gripes or complaints? Because I can.
Well, there's plenty, but
Yeah.
his stance on immigration is cold-hearted and not flexible.
Cruel.
I agree with removing illegal aliens, but if they have families and they've been in the States for a dozen years, they need to be given some slack.
Yeah. They're people. They're human beings. They're our fellow human beings. So.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And it's on. So,
So you can read mine.
okay. Oh, what did yours say?
Things around here.
What are these stoles about here that we're wearing?
So we don't wear collars.
My stole is from the Political Healers, which started as an African American women organization. But we want to help people validation. So what we're doing here today, we're validating each other, saying we're not alone in our demonstrations and everything. Then, of course, there is negotiation. We need to learn how to negotiate with people who have different views than we do.
Yeah.
And so that as a political healer, we want to do both.
Yeah.
But we know, particularly women of color and people of difference, people of different gender identities and stuff like that, they need to have a safe place. And so when they see this stole, if they know about it, that could recognize political healers.
Oh, and so are you saying, is it the purple, but she's got a different
No,
thing?
she has, we're both Roman Catholic priests, and so I'm wearing a stole because of that. But my particular stole comes from the Political Healers Association. Her stole, you want to talk about that?
I purchased it because if you notice, it's a very diverse stole.
Oh yeah, all different kinds of people on there, and that's
the children of the world.
Yes,
they all belong to God.
Yeah,
no matter your faith, background, ethnic, cultures, whatever. You were created by God for God to be a blessing to the earth and to our community.
Great. Oh, that's such a lovely message. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you both of you.
And I'm Katie from Hamtramck.
Okay, cool. Okay,
And I'm Karen from Westland. And we're also here to talk with our sisters and brothers who are in the more conservative forms of Christianities.
Yeah.
That there are things about Christianity that we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Such as Matthew 25:31-46. Whatsoever you do to the least of these, that you do unto me. We need to be reminded of that.
Yes.
That's what Jesus stood for.
Yeah, the cruelty is awful.
Followers of Jesus, that's what we stand for too.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I'll do it again.
Okay, so you want me to tell you about what it is?
Yes. Why are you here, and what is this sign about?
Make sure you get the other side too. It's like,
yeah, it is.
You got both sides?
Yeah, and I photographed it too. Yeah, I really liked it. Did you make that yourself?
I did, yes.
Are you an artist, or are you just really creative?
Not by trade, no.
Okay. Oh, so why are you here? Why are you? What's making you go to all this trouble?
The state of our country right now is just horrible. Our democracy has been perverted by someone who's doing it for his own personal gain.
Yeah.
And he's basically got the allegiance of people who are deeply, I think, ashamed of who they are, but his false words of praise make them believe in their minds that they're patriots. It's false. It's a false self-image. It's a false ego based on his words. And now, no matter how many times he breaks his promises, they cannot go back
it's kind of like
on
a
their
cult.
support. It is a cult because they cannot cope with who they really are.
Yeah.
So they have this false patriot image in their minds that Trump has created. And if they acknowledge that he's a liar, then they acknowledge that their own self-image is a lie, and they just simply cannot stand
their pride's
that.
going to kill us all.
Yeah, it is. If they say, "Oh, we're for lower prices at the grocery store," or "We're for this or for that," and Trump breaks his word, suddenly they don't care.
He said it. Yeah.
They'll parrot those catchphrases during the election, and afterwards they don't care because ultimately it's not about what he says he'll do. It's about how he makes them feel about themselves. And it's false pride. It's false patriotism.
And the right to be cruel.
Yeah, the right to be a racist. Something that they should be ashamed
out loud.
of. They need to be made ashamed again.
They should. Yes, make racist shame again.
What I made here is the symbol of their religion. It's sacrificing everything that's good about this country on behalf of someone who gives them a false image of themselves and how they're, and how they are not allowed to take responsibility for their own failures. They have to blame someone else, and it doesn't matter whether it's one of the 5 trans athletes in this country or it's immigrants taking jobs that they would never do in the first place themselves anyway. But they're allowed to blame all their failures on others, and they'll love him forever for it. And they need to see the fallacy.
It's sick. Yeah, thank you very much.
QR code for the Rochester one?
Well, we made a QR code for
is in
So there's a link tree there. That'll be Rochester. These guys are east side. Point. There's We the People Descent from Detroit. You can take one of these if you like.
Oh, I don't have any more hands myself.
Oh, okay.
Why are you here today?
Basically, I'm here sort of like the same reason as anyone else, which is probably sounds like a really underwhelming answer, but honestly, it's also because like ever since, well, Trump won, it's been pretty much a mix of like anger, despair, but then getting back to anger and wanting to do something about it. So this is part of me doing something about it, showing up, taking part in communities.
Yes. Were you protesting before? Had you ever been to a protest before this? I mean, before, the Trump whole thing?
First protest that I attended was in 2020 during Black Lives Matter.
Yep, I did those too.
Yeah, that was over in downtown Ferndale. After that was the Free Palestine March.
Yes, I've done some of those.
2024 in early March of 2024.
Yeah.
And now here I am.
Yep.
I was at the earliest protest back in March of this year, which is where I debuted this sign here, along with a bunch of other signs that I made, but this one seemed to get a lot of really positive reception.
Yeah,
so
it's a cool sign. I like the design itself. Is that from a particular country or a group or something? That symbol?
It's basically a mix of different designs, like for neurodiversity and advocacy, where they both, so there's the gold infinity symbol, which is for autism acceptance, and then there's the rainbow infinity, which is for neurodiversity and neurodivergent people, which are basically alternatives to the, alternatives that a lot of neurodivergent people have been pushing for, that isn't the puzzle piece. And I basically mixed the two of those and decided to make a dragon because, well, why not for me? It's
yeah, why not?
I kind of feel it adds a bit more of a personal flair to it, but it also kind of says that there's even more to it, and again, it's something that makes it a bit more personal to me, and
no, it's beautiful. It's really great. You could use that as a symbol for everything.
Yep.
And anything else you want to add to the Trump protest video here?
Anything else to add?
Resistance.
Yeah, resistance, or honestly, there's a lot of as far as resistance goes, I'm pretty much ready to crank up to resist and fight, which is a motto from one of the Belgian special forces that made one of the most noble historic stands against the Nazis when they were invading Belgium.
Yep, that's exactly where we're at right now.
Yep.
I mean, as far as
Sabaton did a really amazing song about that, titled "Resist and Fight," and gotta keep marching on. John Brown might be moldering and even rolling in his grave at this point, but we gotta keep on marching on if his soul is marching on still. So,
keep fighting.
Yeah, keep fighting. Fuck those fascists.
Yep.
I can swear in these, right?
That's all right. You can just swear on my videos. It's Flint Underground. It's F-U, Flint Underground. Okay, come on.
All right, good. Good.
Okay.
Fuck Trump. Fuck the Republican Party.
Yep.
Fuck the GOP. Fuck AIPAC. Fuck Netanyahu. Fuck Putin.
Yes.
Fuck all those guys.
Yes.
Fuck them.
Yep. Thank you.
No problem.